Guys, I don't know how that was picked up on the stream, but everything like my screen went dark and I heard like a few window noises. Oh my goodness. Is anything even loaded? What? Everything like restarted. What is going on? Oh my god. There's like 5 minutes left. I did not I did not I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I thought I was. Apparently I wasn't. Well, I thought I was, and then everything exploded. Library. Warudo. Stop. And then start it again. Launch. Yes. I didn't think my OBS would explode on me. Oh my god. Let's listen in. Let's at least listen in.
Loading on both stages of Starship. Again, we're putting liquid oxygen, liquid methane on both the booster and the ship.
While I set up
the ship has main tanks. It also has those small header tanks at the very top and the nose of the vehicle that we're going to fill up. We're going to close out on the ship at about 2 minutes and 10 seconds before launch. And then the booster at about 2 minutes and 50. Once we're completely done prop loading, you've got about 11.5 million pounds of liquid propellant on board both stages. Then we start to get the pad itself ready for launch. We do what's called pushbacks. That's you're clearing out all of those propellant feed lines that are flowing from the tank farm into the tower, into the vehicles. Push it back into the tank farm, and then we also start purging all of those lines with an inert gas.
Where's I go? There's
getting
back.
it ready for launch. We'll do final thrust vector
Hello!
steering controls on our Raptor engines at about T-minus 100 seconds and then T-minus 60 seconds.
Right, a little bit rushed because I might have started it a little late. But rocket launch. I did a poll in my Discord. If you're not in my Discord, join it right now. It's Discord.
Out a couple of our final checks that
right now, it's discord.gg/wardrobe. I asked if you guys wanted me to stream the rocket launch again, and I didn't want to make you guys wait another half an hour only for it, like just in case it didn't take off like last time. So I wanted to be like maybe like 10 minutes or so, and then my OBS crashed like right before I like changed into the starting scenes like screen. So now we're like 4 minutes away from the launch, and now it's pretty close. It's like cut it pretty close for me to do my briefing for you guys. So hello, hi everybody, welcome to the stream. There's no music right now because I'm gonna unmute the stream in a second. This is Starship, the world's most powerful rocket ever built, and this is a test launch. No, there's no people in it. No, it's not gonna go to Mars. No, it's not gonna go to orbit. It is a suborbital flight. It is gonna go to space and then back down. Because they're testing the vehicle. This is the vehicle that eventually is going to take us to the moon and Mars, hopefully. And it's just a test flight. Hopefully everything goes right, and it takes off on schedule in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. If not, they can stop the clock at 40 seconds and make sure that everything is within parameters before taking off. They can do that for a few minutes, and if they don't figure out like everything is good for takeoff in those few minutes, they might scrub it and they might try again tomorrow or another day that they have scheduled. So it might take off. Hopefully it does, and if it does, it's gonna be exciting. But it might also not take off, and then it's gonna be my shortest stream ever. Now the shortest stream ever was this stream before it crashed. Anyways, This isn't back in.
As well.
That's right. And actually on the screen now, you're seeing an awesome view of our pad and the clouds that you're seeing coming off of our fuel tank farm.
It looks
all
so
now
clean.
being used for its second time here for Flight 13.
All right, so we're through the 3-minute mark. So we should be closing out prop load on the booster any second now. And then the closeout
There's
on
no
the ship
stream
will
for
come
trying
just
to
a
show
little
it.
bit after
Thanks for
that.
letting me know.
Again, we're looking a little over
should.
11.5 million pounds of propellant on both of these vehicles.
I guess it's just
We are
the
not
one that says
currently
number
tracking
2.
any holds on the board, which is always good
Yeah.
news.
There
Reminder, we have that built-in hold at T-minus 1 minute. We're only going to stop there if we run into an issue where we need a couple of minutes to hang out. But right now, we have no holds on the board. So a lot on deck for Starship, the second flight of Starship version 3, booster version 3, Raptor 3. Looking to get off the pad here in 2 minutes.
A minute and 55 seconds.
All right, so we are closing the fill drain valves for both vehicles.
Is
so
my
we
noise
have
suppression
finished
not
out
noise
our
suppressing?
propellant loading. 33 Raptor
Should.
engines right there at the bottom of the booster, getting ready to light up. Final wiggle checks happening now. You can see those.
They
inner
basically
13
competing with
engines
Artemis, or
moving.
will they both be way too far apart of reaching the
Those
moon?
are the ones that Super
In
Heavy's gonna be
theory,
using to
there
steer,
should be
do
a
all its
version of this
maneuvers.
vehicle that goes to the moon that Artemis is gonna
Just got
like.
through those. Okay, so we are 1 minute 20 seconds away, counting down.
It's Artemis,
We're
yes.
gonna
It
listen
is
in.
gonna be
Again,
part
not tracking
of
a hold,
the.
so we should move right past T-minus 1 minute. If we recycle back to it, we'll figure out why, and then we'll continue counting down.
1
so,
minute.
let's
It's
go.
part of it.
T-minus
Yeah.
1 minute. Let's listen in. Let the rocket
It's
do the
well, they're
talking.
both of the same. They're
We can get a
not
Starship
the
off the
same
pad today.
like host of it. If you want to talk it. Oh, we're holding at 1 minute.
We did trigger a hold.
Okay. Okay.
So again, we have this hold built in. We've got a couple of checkouts that are going to happen on the vehicle and the pad that we've got to clear. A lot of it's tied to essentially the different pressures that are in the systems that are feeding prop into the vehicles. Looks like we are getting ready to reset that hold though.
Oh.
And the clock is rolling.
We're going. It's rolling. Well, it's rolling. Hopefully there's not another hold. Let's go. Last time, the first time they tried, they reset the hold like 5 times. Hopefully that's the only thing. Well, it went past 40. Let's go. Down to 35 seconds. Oh my god. So, the stream just started and it's already exciting. Oh my goodness. I'm very passionate. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Socks. I'm very passionate about rockets. Oh my god. Oh my god. 10 seconds while our deluge system starts. If there's a cancel a scrub here, they're gonna have to launch another day, but it shouldn't. Oh, there was a scrub. Something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. The rocket had to turn off its engines.
And we did trigger a hold right at startup there. You saw we got a
And
hold on the booster.
As far as I know, there is.
So stick with us for a second.
There is? Wait, you can? What? In the old pad you couldn't. Oh, that's crazy.
We did trigger a hold on the booster that aborted our liftoff as we were starting to light those Raptor engines.
That's a thing? They can
As a
still
reminder,
go?
since we already turned the diverter on, we are going to be scrubbed for the day. The team
Yeah,
are already
okay,
starting
that's
to
what I
hold
thought.
for offload of both vehicles, so starting to get the prop off.
That's a shame. That's a shame. I was about to get excited.
We'll take a little bit of time to look into what triggered that abort. Usually we'll take some data review for all of our teams. But again, we did abort on the startup of the booster. So we weren't tracking any holds moving in to those final seconds, into that final
The
minute.
booster has like a lot of automatic like
for the day.
sensors.
The team's now moving into commodity offload. We're going to take the methane
that
and the
automatically
oxygen
turn
off
on
of the Starship and super heavy.
Yeah, it already 12 hours. It's already reset. So it's gonna be again tomorrow at the same time.
Not the end result you're looking for, but we've got vehicle there still on the pad, and they're going to get these commodities offloaded. We'll take some time, dig into what triggered that abort.
That's a shame. That's a shame. Where is my Spotify? Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh, that's so bad. Unfortunate. I was excited. But well, that's basically how rocket launches go. Sometimes they launch, sometimes they don't. It all depends. There's so many factors. This doesn't help that this is a test vehicle too. So that's life for ya. The good news is they're gonna try again tomorrow at the same time, unless whatever caused the booster to cancel might need that call for a longer like delay. They should be like able to try again tomorrow. And of course, I'm gonna stream it as per request from you guys. Remember to join the Discord server. That's discord.gg/wardrobe. If you wanna watch that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, usually it doesn't take more than 2 scrubs. Alright? Usually it doesn't take more than 2 scrubs. Alright? Let me change the stream name. Let me see if I can. There we go. That's how it works. That's how it works. I'm sorry. I was as excited as you guys. Hopefully, I'll let you guys tomorrow what the issue was. I'll probably find out today. But yeah, once they turn on the water diverter, the thing that throws out water, they need some time to reset it so it works again. So once that turns on and then the booster says like, nah, I can't fly, you can't do anything anymore because you need like to reset, fill water again, the water diverter, and be ready to do it all over again. So that's unfortunate. But better a whole booster that didn't take off than a blown up booster that did. Right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for sticking for the 12 minutes that this lasted. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye, guys. Love you.
1 week later.
Also gives time for people to join too. It's a short one though. It's a short one because we don't have that much time. Oh, that's the wrong one. Is it? It is the wrong one. Oops. Oh my goodness, and my face is all sideways too. Give me a second. There we go. Alright. Meowdy, hello, hi. It's so quiet. Let's put some quick music while I just give you a quick rundown of what's going on. Alright. Meowdy, Capuchin, Glacier, Glitch Cat, Cat Gamer, Freckles, the Dark Wolf, Demon Wolf. This is your first time chatter too. Welcome. Hi. Right. TLDR, there is this big powerful rocket, 32 engines, most powerful rocket ever made. But it's also it's still being tested. In theory, it should be able to take us all the way to Mars with some planned stuff that they have. This is one of those tight test flights. It was supposed to launch last Thursday, but I streamed that, and the rockets the engines turned on, and 3 of the middle engines did not turn on properly, which triggered an automatic shutdown, which triggered a scrub. And usually it would be pushed to the next day, but that was not possible because they had to take the rocket apart and then like take the engines that didn't start out, and then put the new ones in to make sure that they do start. And they were gonna launch yesterday, but because of weather they moved it to today. So that's why we're doing it today and not Monday, like I said last stream. Not Monday, Friday? I don't know. So that's the situation. Welcome. The rocket will launch in like 5 minutes. That's why I'm kind of like speed running. If you allow me to 5 minutes, correction, 10 minutes. 10 minutes? Is this live? It is. So that's what's going on. Welcome. You're gonna see me be pretty autistic. I don't have anything diagnosed, but the symptoms are there. I love rockets, I love space, I'm pretty passionate about it, and I've been following the development of this rocket for a while. I think this is the second stream that I do of a rocket launch, and then I've also streamed them on Discord. I've done the Discord stage. I've been following this rocket since before I've started making content. It's a very cool thing. It's a very cool thing that I've been doing. Just so you know. Any meows. Let's switch screens, shall we? Let's do that.
You'll then have the directional booster flip using 33 engines, and after coasting for a few minutes, the booster today will target a landing burn
just explaining
and
what's going
splashdown
on, so
a few miles off the coast of Starbase.
Ship's going to keep the party going with its ascent burn to a suborbital trajectory, followed by deployment of those 20 Starlink V3 satellites. We also plan to relight a single Raptor engine. Re-entry is just a few minutes later, which should provide some amazing views thanks to Starlink. And typically we see some pretty fantastic views of the ship's blistering re-entry through the Earth's atmosphere. A plasma blanket will form around the vehicle.
We saw this last time.
Provide epic scenes.
This is the same rocket that launched last time?
With a landing flip, a landing burn, and a splashdown in the Indian Ocean. And with that, let's kick it over to Dan for a countdown update.
Thanks, Kate. Good news. We just heard from the flight director. We are T-minus 10 minutes. We're a little bit past that now, not tracking any issues for launch today. Range continues to be green.
Oh, there's
Our
not
range
a
team hard at
single
work,
cloud.
making sure we're clear out in the Gulf and in the Indian Ocean, where we're going to be sending the Starship. Weather continues to be gorgeous. Again, no clouds. We scrubbed our attempt yesterday, or didn't even try yesterday, because we had such poor visibility. Weren't going to be able to see those tiles on the way up. That's a key kind of experiment objective for this flight today. And so we're looking really good with weather today.
Not enough ferries are covering
in the future,
launches,
we'll see what kind of adverse weather we can fly into. We are capable and allowed to launch into lightning, but we're going to utilize that new capability carefully as we eventually continue to evolve Starship to fly it at an airplane like cadence. You can see the prop load there on your screen. We're just about closed out on the main tanks on the ship. We just started propellant load in the header tanks on Starship.
Again, this is the same vehicle that launched last time. If you were not there for that,
the landing burn at the end
it took off just fine. It separated, and the booster was supposed to land in the water
and we're going to continue
do a big
all the way
boomy,
down
but
until we're inside 3
really
minutes to launch. We'll close out at about T-minus 2 minutes and 50 seconds
properly, didn't turn on the engines
booster,
properly, and it just crashed into the water way faster.
At the moment, we're looking good. That launch time, 5:51 p.m. Central, a couple of minutes into our window today.
The profile
we'll be
is
back
the same.
real soon. Toss it back
Let us
down
explode.
to Kate.
Hopefully,
Thanks, Dan.
hopefully in a few
Recently,
minutes.
NASA announced the astronauts for the
The same
upcoming
as like
Artemis
15
3
minutes
mission.
after the launch.
The Artemis 3 mission is a
I don't know
crewed
if they're gonna
demonstration
show the
mission in
boomies.
low
There should
Earth
be two
orbit
boomies. There are
designed
two
to demonstrate
planned
critical
boomies. The
systems
first one is the
needed
booster
for
when it
future
lands. The second
lunar
one is the
landing.
ship when it
Astronauts
lands.
Andre Douglas,
I hope they do
Luca
show the
Formitano,
boomies.
Randy Bresnik, and Frank Rubio, as seen there on your screen. They will crew
So
the
what
mission,
I'm hoping
and it's
today
slated for 2027.
is
It's a great crew, and it's also the penultimate mission, the final test.
So what I'm hoping today is the booster lands properly, does a smooth landing into the Gulf of Mexico.
And one key test objective comes after docking, where we will be able to test
It usually would be caught by the tower, but they're not doing those yet. So they come down into the Gulf of Mexico, and it's gonna hover a few feet over the water, and then turn off its engine, so it's gonna fall into the ocean and explode. Expecting that would be awesome, because that didn't work last time. If it works this time, that's good. That's great news. So once the ship is in space, it's they will. I don't know when they're gonna attempt to catch a booster, but I know it's not this time. Once it's in space, they should deploy a bunch of satellites just like last time, just like this. Just that this time they're actually deploying the real thing. There's not mass simulators anymore. So they're actually deploying Starlink satellites. I don't know if they plan to like boost them into orbit or they're just gonna fall back and burn. I don't know what their plan with that is, but they want to test the real thing. And there should be what's called a Raptor engine relight in space. That's to prove that the rocket is capable of deorbiting itself to land back. Anything that goes wrong with the ship can make this Raptor relight not happen. And it's not a mission failed, it still lands just fine, but I really want that to happen. I really want them to turn on the engine for a little bit and then turn it back off. That would be great. And then re-entry. They seem to have the hang of it, but it should be fine, but I'm hoping that it's gonna re-enter just fine. It's not gonna burn up, it's not gonna lose altitude control. And then of course the landing burn, which is it comes in a belly flop, turns on the engines, flips, and then lands vertically in the water. And then it tips over and explodes. But you know, that's what we're expecting. That's what I'm hoping. That would be a successful mission.
We are going to be closing out our propellant loading on the booster and the ship within the next 3 minutes. We're going to have about 11.5 million pounds of liquid oxygen and liquid methane on both of those stages once we're all done. Then it'll be time for the pad to essentially ready itself, where we clear out all of the props.
If this mission goes right, in theory, it should be
back into the propellant farm, get it ready, and we'll do those final thrust vector control, those steering checks as we get a little bit closer. If we need to hold that hold time, it should be saw it briefly on our attempt last week.
It should be the last suborbital flight. Like the next one should actually go to orbit. So that's kind of why I'm a little hyped for everything to go right. Because if everything goes right, it should be the last suborbital flight. But if it doesn't go right, it means it's not gonna be the last suborbital flight. Because they're gonna do these until everything goes right.
That's right. Now, once T-minus 60 seconds passes, a number of events will occur in rapid succession. Both the ship and booster will configure their comm systems for flight, and they will rapidly run leak checks.
So Televis will probably just gonna fall back, right? It'll be a pretty big leap they put in orbit this time. The satellites, I don't know if they have like some sort of like ion engine propulsion, because it's not that much delta V required to put something in orbit once you're already in a suborbital trajectory, but you also need like enough fuel and propulsion for that. So I don't know.
And once T-minus 60 seconds has passed, we still have the ability to rapidly recycle the count under certain conditions back to that T-minus 60 seconds point and hold there to assess what happened and if teams can proceed once again to T0. There's an estimated 5 to 8 minutes of hold time, and that's largely driven by the propellant temperatures that we see on the vehicle while holding. The flame diverter on pad 2, you can see it there at the base of Starship. That activates at T-minus 17 seconds. Now, if we trigger a hold after T-minus 17 seconds, that will result in a scrub for the day, as we've already turned on the water.
Yes, that's what happened last week.
Recently tuned in, once again, our primary test objectives for today's test flight includes a successful liftoff, stage separation. We also plan to deploy 20 Starlink V3 satellites. We have real satellites on board. We expect to have about 20 minutes of available time to speed run some tests and really allow the Starlink engineers to put them to the test in that time.
Ooh, I wonder if we're going to be able to see them
do a splashdowns planned for both the booster and the ship. Going to be super exciting to see if we can return those safely back, so that way we can get ready for tower catches again.
And just a quick check-in, we got our final green light from the range, not tracking any issues on ascent or out in the Indian Ocean.
There doesn't seem to be any
entry, so
natural issues.
Kind of the final
the
go
only
for flight
thing
that we
that
wait
could
for
stop
in
us
these
is
final
some
minutes.
hardware. Something
Prop
hardware.
load now closing out on both vehicles.
Wise.
We have
Hopefully
no holds
not.
on the board. Again, we've got that gate at T-minus 1 minute. We're only going to hold if there's a reason, and currently there are no reasons.
Come on.
Now, coming up here in a few seconds, we should have. Oh, actually, right there we can see
Wiggles.
on screen. That's the
Look
base
at the Wiggles.
of the Super Heavy booster.
_ has
Those
been
are the 33
subscribed for
Raptor
6
engines,
months.
and we expect to
Thanks
see
for the prime,
the
second
TVC
meow.
checkouts, also known as engine wiggles. We're activating
look at
those
it go.
thrust vector control actuators to ensure that those center engines
You
and
see it? You
the
saw it?
inner radius as well have
Saw
the
little wiggles?
ability to steer the rocket.
Yep, super cool to see how fast those move. I mean, in flight, it's amazing to see how it steers the vehicle.
In the
We're
old
coming up on
version,
that
they used to be
T-minus 1 minute
hydraulic
now on
engines, so
our
they would move a
countdown, so
lot more
listening
slowly.
to
They
see
would
if we
like
pass that
test
gate.
everything. But these ones are electrically moved, so it's they move really fast. Right, 1 minute. Is there gonna be any hold? Doesn't seem like it.
All right, we are through the gate.
That's
Still
the
no
pressure
holds on the board.
That's the pressure
50
valve for
seconds to
the
go.
water deluge system.
Starship getting ready to fly.
The 2 frames of them, they move really fast. Right, there's no hold at all. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. Right, we're switching to the bottom. Flight directors go for launch. We're going. Come on. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Engine ignition. All engines are on. It's going up. Awesome. Go. Holy shit. Oops. Sorry, that's my one swear word for the stream. No, that's not gonna happen. That's the rocket launches are the one exception.
Gibble is pitching downrange.
It's going. Oh my god! Look at it go. You can hear the window crackling from the microphones of the
30
guys.
seconds into flight, 33 out of 33 Raptor engines lit on the Super Heavy booster, arcing away from us here at Starbase.
Look how it go. Oh my god, this is 33 engines.
Coming up on Max Q, maximum aerodynamic pressure, which again for this flight is going to be higher than it has been on any of our previous Starship flights.
Oh, look at this camera. Oh my god. This is lovely. Alright, Max Q.
Right, so we're passing through that maximum aerodynamic pressure over a minute now into flight.
Look at this view. Oh my god, I love it. We're looking down the engines.
Lit and burning. Our next major moment's going to be coming up in just a little over a minute from now when we're going to get to hot staging. We're going to shut down all but
what I'm
5
seeing
of
is,
those engines on
unlike
the
the previous flight where the rocket was upside down,
and then we're going
like with
to
the top
ignite the
pointed
6
towards the
engines
Earth.
on the ship.
is that it's
while it is
sideways.
still attached,
Okay,
to
the
do
booster
that
has 3
separation.
flaps and has 2
As a
on each side
reminder,
and
we
then
try to do a
one
directional flip,
right here that
so
you can see.
when you watch on
So-
your screen, we're hopefully going to be sending that booster towards the bottom of the frame. For the booster itself, it's like
Okay.
doing a
Oh
flip
no, it's
up.
flipping
It'll
up,
go
right?
towards the bottom of your frame. We do.
I was
that
gonna
by
say this
lighting
is
the
right now.
engine
It's
in
tilted
a slightly
sideways. I would
staggered
expect it
sequence.
to be tilted this way. So it's tilting. All right, like with the this flap up, because what you want is the
Stand
gases
by
from
for
the
hot
engine
staging.
push it upwards. So that would be a successful flip is if the booster goes up. If it goes any other way, something went wrong. So let's see. Engines
All
are
but
on.
5 engines down.
Cutoff. Except
Oh my
6
god.
Ignite.
Blackburn startup.
Oh my god. It did it. It's going. Oh, all the engines are on. Oh my god, that was
And
textbook.
the booster now doing its boost back burn. It looks like we lit all 33 initially. Now we're down to 13. We're seeing
That's
6
textbook.
out of
Oh my
6
god.
Raptors lit on the ship.
That's great. Oh my goodness.
Blackburn shut down.
And boost back burn
Would you look at that?
shut down. So it looks like we were able
Hell
to get
yes.
through the boost back burn this time around. It was one of the key objectives we didn't
Ship
have
Raptor
on the
chamber
last
pressure's
flight.
nominal.
I love this camera.
got
That
6
camera of
engines lit
looking
on the
down
ship.
from the skirt of the booster, looking down from the engines.
All right, so that's the first of 2 burns that the booster is going to be doing to kind of send it back towards us. It's going to be landing a couple of miles offshore from Starbase, hopefully. We're going to try and get it all the way down to do a landing burn, where we're going to use those 13 center engines. They're going to ignite.
All
That's
right.
what's going to really
Ship is nominal.
bleed off all that velocity that it's built up. And it'll eventually, hopefully, transition to 5 engines to kind of fine-tune its path in, and then all the way down to 3
That was great. That was just
for the
textbook.
remaining bit.
That camera view from inside of the booster.
All right, we've got
that's
a couple of
separation.
minutes to
We've never
go
seen that
until
live
we
before.
Get there. So booster's going to coast for a little bit. Ship still seeing 6 out of 6 Raptor engines lit. 4 minutes into the flight. Ship's
Again,
got
well,
about 4 minutes
this
left.
booster is the
Getting
third
some
version.
killer
It has
views.
not gone
Kate,
through
Nate, how was the view from from down there?
aerodynamic
It was
re-entry.
incredible. I mean, it just
Before?
shut off the pad and seeing all the crowd
Unless
now
last
running
time
back
counts,
inside
because
to
they
take
didn't do the
views
push
on
the boost
screen
back
here.
burn, so maybe it went
was
in a little bit
amazing.
faster. I don't know if it's going faster than
I'm
last time
learn
this
to
time.
not stare at the engines because now I have a bright blob in my vision. Now, speaking of vision, we could see both stages there on your screen. Starship's second stage is still firing its engines. You can follow along with that with the GUI
Look
down
at those
on the bottom
engines.
right
There's no plume. There's no smoke.
Screen.
There's no gas leaking.
Still following the planned flight path as well.
Maybe.
Beautiful views
Unless
of planet
something
Earth there
right here.
behind the ship.
I don't know if that's something. There's some bright spots, but that might be the sun reflecting
That's
on.
right, and we're actually getting a live shot off the booster right now, an
that's so
onboard
cool.
camera. You can see the
Look at the
plume
booster
from
coming
Starbase
back. It's
where
going-
it just lifted off 5 minutes
Starship
ago.
on nominal trajectory.
Normally it would go down right here, but
We
they're
are
aiming like
there.
somewhere.
We are there. That is us.
I kind of want to run back
Somewhere
outside
here.
and wave.
right. Now, again, this booster is not planning to come back to the tower or to launch site for this particular launch. We are going to be planning to do an ocean splashdown
speeding
just
up.
off the coast of Starbase.
3,300,
Hoping to still get some amazing
3,400
views of that.
kilometers an hour.
Pretty awesome to see the Raptor engines there on the left-hand side of your screen.
Look
You
at
can
the
actually see the plume
the
there,
chromatic aberration
of
on the
those
metal
center
right over here
Raptors.
from the
Those,
heat
those are the sea level ones,
of the speed.
as well as the vacuum Raptors are the 3 on the larger ones on the outer radius.
Do you like my mouse? I can point and stuff. I can point and stuff. Does it even show the mouse? I don't think it does.
Now, just like on tower catches, we are going to be
Does
doing
it?
a 13
I
engine
think it
landing
does.
burn to slow
me
the
change that.
booster down. Hopefully we can get a live camera of the booster right now as
Oh, it
we're
does
going
capture
into
the,
that
the
phase.
picture. All right.
Awesome shot. You can see it there. So right now the booster is using their 3 hypersonic grid fins to guide itself through the
Look at it go.
atmosphere
Slowing
toward its
down.
landing
Is it slowing
site.
down?
You can see we're only 5 kilometers above the sea right here.
Hammered startup.
Right, engine startup. Oh, the engines
Just heard the
did
call
not
out
all
for
start.
landing burn
They
startup
did not all
for
start.
the
This
booster.
is not. It's not great. Oh, Is it gonna
I
stop?
have a feeling the crowd's about to go wild here.
It's not gonna slow down, is it? Oh.
And another awesome landing for Super Heavy. Congratulations to all the teams here at Starbase
That was
and at
not
our SpaceX
an
team.
awesome landing.
An amazing, amazing view.
I don't think our
Everything
definition
continues to go well
of
with
awesome.
ship, as you can see there.
I
on
guess
your
it
screen.
was kind of awesome, but I guess we're having one more suborbital flight though.
Yeah, we've got about a minute left with the ship engines on. Just looking at the booster real quick, it didn't look like we lit all 13 engines that we were planning for that initial landing burn. We were targeting a softer splashdown, and as you saw, it came in with quite a bit of velocity still. So landing velocity did look a little bit high.
A little bit.
But really cool to make it all the way back this time to that landing burn. We'll dig in,
That's important.
figure out how to turn on all those engines, and then get to a full landing soon. But all eyes on ship. We are just a little ways away from getting those engines turned off. We expect it to burn about 8 minutes and change. And so hopefully just about 15 minutes to go.
Oh my god, you can hear the sonic booms.
Yeah,
Do you hear them?
That was awesome.
From the booster splashdown.
I can hear the engines too.
And engine shutdown.
Alright. We're in orbit. Now suborbit.
All right, Starship 6 Raptor engines have successfully shut down.
Nominal orbit insertion.
And there's our
And
call
that's
out for
nominal.
nominal orbit insertion. So we got a ship in space. We've got a booster in the Gulf where we were planning to send it. It's a hell of a start to the day, Kate.
Yeah, it sure is. All of our colleagues here are filing
RCS
in through
thrusters?
the doors.
It's,
A lot of people wanted to stay outside and hear the boom, and so it's pretty great to see
I think they're
a
called
ship in
cold
space,
gas
and
thrusters.
everybody's super excited down here.
That's right. And as guaranteed, it has been an awesome day so far. All this action in just 9 minutes now. And objectives are done for the booster. Just want to quickly
testing the
flag
flaps.
that booster did land in a clear zone. We clear those before launch, well ahead, so that we ensure everyone is safe before the launch and after. So we're getting ready now for our in-space objectives.
Yeah, we've got a few minutes until the next milestone, so sit tight and enjoy the space views and, of course, the space jams. We'll be back here at T+14 minutes to deploy our payload, which is 20 of our newest Starlink version 3 satellites. So we'll see you soon.
The engine bay camera was showing Raptor 67 in the middle. It was didn't they take out Raptor 67 from the booster? Like I thought Raptor 67 was in the booster, and it was one of the ones that did not turn on. Or was it? No, I don't think it was one of the ones that got turned on. But it was in the booster, not in the ship, as far as I know. Was it?
Ship of
And we're going to 500,000 pounds of liquid
In a scrub for the
in the Indian Ocean for now. When we're going to get to hot staging, we're going to shut down all on your screen. We're hopefully going to be sending that
hot staging view. This was beautiful.
6 ignite.
Blackburn startup.
Yo, 142 though. No, this is 13. Is it 135?
All it is still attached to do now 13, where we're going to
second stage.
use
It is. Wait, look at it. Dude, it's Raptor number 67. Do you see it? It's a little hard to see from here, but you can see the 6 and the 7 right there.
those 13 center engines. They're going to ignite. That's
in the
what's
middle
gonna
of the
really
frame too.
bleed
That's
off
funny.
all that
It was amazing.
Yeah, one of those center Raptors. Everything continues to go.
Camera of the boost. Amazing.
That separation was
4
gorgeous,
minutes into
though.
the
It was
flight,
textbook.
we're going to try and get the
At least they got the
first two
separation right.
Its
The separation part of it. Now they just gotta get the landing part right. Oh my god, look at
lit and
I'll look at that again.
We're gonna get to hot staging. It's cut off. Hopefully gonna be sending that boost.
Can I don't think I can slow it down.
Standing
yet.
by for
Look at this. It's red. There's like so many hot spots. There's one right here in the middle, one right there. All of this, all of this, all of that. There's so much more red here than there should be. Look at that. This is not even... This is before separation. There's so much red. Like, compared to the ship. I don't know if that's related with how long these ones have been running to. I might, like, look into... look at the engines from the ship. Right, the engines turn off. This. You can see... Oh. You can see... Hold on.
All but 5 engines down.
Cut off.
You can see them all turn off. Like most of them turn off over there. These engines are all pointed outwards to like send all the gases outwards. It separates
6, ignite,
startup.
and beautifully points out engines go back to the middle. Wonderful textbook.
and the booster. And we've got lit all 33 initially. Now we're down to 13. We're
Turned
get through the
on all
boost
the
back burn
engines
this
just
time
fine.
around. It was one of the key objectives. We did center engines. They're going to ignite. That's what's going to really
totally just
lead off all that. Nate, how was the view?
Follow along with. Pretty awesome to see.
We're going into 5 kilometers above the sea right here.
Startup.
I want to look at that startup sequence. So,
Toward its landing site, you can see we're only 5 kilometers above the sea right here.
it should be all the center engines. And it turns on all of them except for 3. Then 2 go out, 1 in the outer ring, 1 in the middle ring, 1 in the center.
Just heard the call out for landing burn startup for the booster.
And it just, oh, then 2 more go out, I think. And you end up...
I have a feeling the crowd's about to go wild here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 engines. Yeah, no, it hit the ground in the water too fast. I guess 5 engines is not enough, but well, no wonder.
Engines that we were planning.
I look at the.
Those
I
before
look at the ship engines.
Like we just got getting
I
the
don't know if they
landing
show
burn
them to us.
On your screen,
minutes and
outside of the bottom right hand side of your screen.
So hoping to still get some amazing views of that. There, there's at our SpaceX team.
Continue
a little bit.
They don't show them anymore.
Space views and
I'm really wondering about those.
Satellites. Looks like the PEZ door is open.
Oh, we missed the door opening, but they're gonna release those.
And so
I was wondering if
this is the
if
first
the Raptor
time
engines
we've got
just get
Starlink
those
V3
hot
satellites getting ready
spots
to
are
go into
just
space.
normal.
And I mean,
I know
these
they've never
are
shown us that camera.
really
live,
just kind
I
of
believe.
crazy upgrades
Like while it's flying.
that they're going to
think
bring
so.
to the network, where you start talking about just symmetric gigabit speeds through the Starlink network, pretty much anywhere on the planet.
Hypothesis, the
That this
rocket
is
will
going to
not.
unlock.
Oh crap! I'm late.
So really exciting. These satellites are only going to be in space for about 20 minutes.
Hypothesis, it did launch. Meowdy Olive.
Sorry about that. These will only be in space for
Meowdy
about
Bailey.
20 minutes, as they're on the same suborbital trajectory as Starship itself. This is essentially just giving us a chance to try and run as many tests
Are we
as
gonna get
possible.
a live camera?
Deploy
again?
the
of the
solar
ship
arrays,
in space?
antennas, whatever we can on these vehicles. We are intentionally being a little scrappy with it. They might be playing some bumper cars once they're out of the door, but we are looking to get these deployed over the
Bumper
next
cars
couple of
when they're
minutes.
out the door.
In the
That's
meantime,
that's an interesting
they're
sentence.
getting ready to also do the Raptor in space relight. Listening to a little bit of conversation on that, but we are currently tracking to do it. I'll give you some updates we hear otherwise.
At least we got a Raptor space relight. All right, we're going.
There you go. You can see our first Starlink V3 getting deployed out of Starship. Huge milestone for the team out here.
Yeah, the crowd is definitely hyped about this. We could see these Starlink V3s continuing to pop out with deployment assisted by the Pez dispenser. Now, this version of Starship is built to deploy up to 60 of these more advanced Starlink version 3 satellites. Each V3 is designed to offer
the original
1
Pez dispenser would
per
go,
second of downlink capacity.
The original
now, let's put that into Falcon 9 terms real quick. A Starship launch with V3 satellites will launch 20 times
this one just
the
goes out,
capacity
launches the first
into
one,
the
then goes out
constellation as a single
rest
launch
of the way
of V2 satellites on Falcon 9. Just incredible.
And anybody that follows Starship, you know that the views that we're being treated to right now, the views we get during those re-entries, that's made possible by Starlink. It's given us just this unprecedented look into Starship as it's flying through space, hurtling through the atmosphere. It's powering the dozens of cameras we have on board. It's giving us real-time data on every system that's telemetered on board that vehicle
instead
in
of
real time.
Satellite Wi-Fi.
We use the exact same constellation to power all
I
of
don't even
our
know if they
cameras
had
that
Wi-Fi
we have
before this.
out in the field here in the Indian
Maybe
Ocean.
They did. Maybe they didn't. I don't know.
So really powerful technology for just so thank you, Starlink, for letting me watch this stuff as we fly through space. It's pretty awesome.
Together.
We get about 240 megabits per second of data rate.
Say thank you to Mr. Starlink now.
In the spaceflight community knows it's pretty insane when you're usually dealing with single digits on some of the older systems. So gives you a lot of insight, gives you a lot of ability to just rapidly iterate, know what the heck happened when things go wrong. But looks like we're seeing some more satellites get out the door. We do have cameras on some of them. The last couple that are going to go out are going to try and do the heat shield imaging that we attempted
on
last flight.
Starlink.
We don't have that camera view that we got on Flight 12 where you kind of see the satellite leaving Starship. Those aren't on the V3 satellites. But
oh man, that was exciting though.
Go out, have some pretty narrow field.
It would have been awesome to see the booster land, but it was exciting nonetheless.
And this is a test of a capability that we're really going to want when we start doing orbital flights. Just add that extra layer of safety, that extra layer of reliability, where we're going to be able to image Starship's heat shield after it's gone through ascent, after it's been in space, before it re-enters. So we're going to try to test that again today.
Let me see if I can find
heat shield imaging. We didn't get a whole lot last time. Ooh, looks like we got some thunderstorms on planet Earth below us. But a couple more satellites.
I want to see if I find footage of the booster. I want to see that booster landing. I got. Once again, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Once again, shout out to NASA's spaceflight. So the ones that are they got these cameras set up. Let's see. There is the rocket launch. Obviously, they have these 24/7 cameras. How do I turn off the? There we go. They have these 24/7 cameras. They have more views of the rocket. Let me just skip forward a little bit. It's a little hard to select a specific time when this thing has been going for 12 hours and more. But only 12 hours are able to. They go. It goes. Oh my goodness, it's loud. I want to see one of these launches live someday. I can see the moon. This guy just zooms out into the moon. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't think they recorded the booster landing, but the tower for sure did its own test. You know, you can see the water delivery system turned on. I think the chopsticks are close too. Right, water delivery system turns on, and the chopsticks should simulate catching the booster or not. Maybe did they? Maybe I didn't. I didn't close. I guess it could have detected that the booster didn't land. I want to see. I don't think there's any footage of the booster. I don't think they were able to catch it. Somebody has to be able to catch it. Ah, guess not.
Left of our payload deploy sequence.
Yep, looks like we've got 16 satellites deployed, so 4 more to go. These last couple will have those cameras, so if you see any sudden bright lights, that'll be flashlights turning on those satellites to try
Here comes this.
get some imagery of Starship's heat shield.
Alright, here you guys.
17 out the door.
Where's that light?
And 18.
Oh, there goes the other one. It's a little choppy, the video. I don't know if that's the video or just
all right, while we wait for these last two, we did confirm
they catch in the bottom right camera, but it's foggy so you can barely see it.
Raptor relight demonstration a little bit later in the flight today, so we will be looking
they
to
made payload deployment more boring than usual. Yeah, they didn't put the inside camera. No. I guess they don't want they don't want to show the I guess they don't want to show the V3 thingies. Let's see. Oh, you can see it right there, yeah. Just realized. Can I make this IRS? Somebody has to have a best. Guy's tracking it. Oh, he lost it. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it got foggy. Is this guy following it? Oh. You see that? Little poof. Boop. That's so silly. It's just a little bloop. Oh my goodness. And the water deluge system trying its best.
Come back to Starbase for landing, for catch, I should say.
Right. We are about 40 seconds.
Somebody has to have a telescopic camera to record it.
Sequence being complete.
I'll have to see later.
Yep, looks like we've just got those last 2 to go.
Oh,
These
there's
ones
the light.
might be coming out. Oops, they're starting to see motion.
Oh, this one came out with the light already on.
Out the door, one more.
It looks like we got a crowd at our Hawthorne, California location. Some colleagues gathering outside of Mission Control there as well.
That marks, if I'm not mistaken, our 20th. So our payload deploy sequence is now complete. Starship will now close its payload bay door and continue to coast around Earth to the Indian Ocean. Still a lot of
imagine it gets
major
stuck,
events
the
to
door.
come today, including our Raptor relight burn at T plus 38 minutes, 58 seconds, followed by atmospheric re-entry.
Oh my god,
heat shield
even more
will
light.
flip to test, and
Oh, there goes the door.
our splashdown. So with that, we're going to go ahead and go on to another quick coast.
Yeah, so sit tight, enjoy the views, and of course some more space jams, and we will come back.
Will they
here
show the
at
spinning?
T plus 37 minutes for our Raptor engine relight, and of course Starship re-entry.
Will they show the spinning? They're gonna like do a little 360 for the satellite to record like the Starship spinning around and stuff. I wonder if they'll show it this time. That would be cool. Let me volume these up. We got our own space jammies. The lights. Are these all Starlink? I don't believe you. They could be. They could very well be. Look at how they're paired in two. You might be onto something. How did they get so far down? Like, oh, they're folding the wings, testing the wings folding, texting the wings opening. They're showing him to the camera. Does the telemetry include the wings? I don't think it does. Look at them all go. Yeah, you're right. It's two sets of... That's an interesting like pattern to have them out. I guess they're like testing their RCS control thingies. We do a little ballerina roll. Imagine they like sent 4 satellites with the lights and cameras just so they can shine the light the ship like in all directions. Oh, and it's folding the wings again. It's doing a little 360 for the camera. Doing a fit check. So wait, I always wonder, do cameras just not capture stars or are they not observable in space? So, you know how we cannot see stars during the day? Because your eyes are adjusted to the bright daylight, that you cannot see the dim dots of stars, or when you're in a city, so there's too much lights in the city that you can see less stars than usual. That's kind of the same that happens with the camera. The camera, I'm not much of a camera person. I don't know which setting it is, but the one that controls the brightness, it's adjusted to see the bright area which in this case is the ship. So you would not be able to see the stars out in space. Like if you wanted to see the stars, the ship would be too bright for you to see them. Like, okay, you would be able to see them, but they're really like a shiny glob of light where the spacecraft is. Looking at this, I feel like there's also not enough resolution to see the stars. Besides just pointing towards the Earth right now, I think. The exposure would have to be cranked a lot. Yeah, but look how grainy this is. I feel like it wouldn't be able to like show much detail. Maybe a photo if they have it like after it's done. Is this grainier than usual? I feel like this is a lot more grainy than we're used to. Oh, you could see the thunderstorm flash though. So I guess it is pointing towards Earth. Maybe. Look at them all go. Oh. Is this the 4 satellites? I wonder. I saw 4 lights. They have them on a grid. Grain at dark visuals are pretty normal. It's in a bit compression basically. I think it's more bitrate than anything. Splashdown? No. Flashbang? Yes. So true. Let's see what my other Starship enthusiasts are saying on Twitter. Maybe someone has a better video of the booster. I'm gonna look up Starship, and it's gonna be one of those videos of the Starship tumbling down when it's actually like a dog toy and it gets caught by a dog. I don't know how many times I've looked up Starship to see like if anybody has like cool photos or videos, and it's just that damn video of the dog catching the Starship. You're here laying in bed waiting to sleep up space station? Yes. Oh, no, don't restart. What happened to my... Hello? What's Oh, there he goes. It's restarting. Okay. Oh, I misspelled Starship, my bad. Yeah. It's getting a little brighter. Good morning. It's getting to the bright side of Earth. There goes the phone restarting again. I don't see anything. We'll have to wait and see then. For anybody on site with a telescopic camera that could have recorded the booster. I'm back. Oh. I mean, they're sticking around for a long time. I wonder if we're gonna see them during re-entry. Probably. Right, we're almost at 38 minutes and 54 seconds. That means we're gonna see a little bit of lights. A little bit. Oh, why is the phone keeps restarting? Oh my god, this cheap iPhone. I almost had the Raptor relight.
This is Ascent engine after it's already done its ascent burn. And this is going to be really important when we do maneuvers for orbital missions, whether we're relighting to go into orbit, or if you're already in orbit and you're getting ready to do a deorbit burn. We did hear our Raptor team is go for the engine relight, so not going to be skipping it on this one.
Let's go! At least we're getting that.
In just about 45 seconds from now. Again, this is not a deorbit burn for this ship. We are on a suborbital trajectory,
the video is
so
struggling.
the Starship is coming back over the Indian Ocean no matter what. But this is going to be a pretty critical test for what we'll eventually need to do when we do orbital missions. When you got to relight those engines.
Tomorrow is Saturday, by the way. I know.
Out of orbit. One thing that is unique on this one is we're going to be lighting it for a little bit longer of a time. We're expecting this burn to be up to about 14 seconds. We've only done
51,
about 3
53, 54.
And so that should be coming
Engines
up
should turn
in the
on.
next couple of seconds. Let's
Right meow.
stand by.
Right meow. Right meow.
Demo startup.
Nope. Right meow. Whoa. There's some funny looking
You see relight there on your screen.
gas lights.
Wow.
What? Gas lights? They're gaslighting here.
And confirmation over the net. Relight shutdown. The burn has ended. Congrats to the team on this milestone. I mean, it's
That was an
crazy to
interesting
see how
view.
we can maneuver in space, and just another icing on the cake for today's mission. So we're going to be taking another quick break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes before re-entry, which is targeted for about T plus 47 minutes. So we'll see you soon.
47. Gotcha. I put my own music, thank you. Orbit next flight? I guess they can. I guess they don't need to land a booster for them to do an orbital flight. But I guess they're not catching the booster next time. How long will my phone last before it restarts again on its own? I wonder if it's overheating or something. I don't know. Crank the brightness all the way down. Did ship do everything correctly? Okay, we're a bit next time. Don't leave just yet. We're about to see some fireworks. My favorite. I like how the camera the camera that detects my hands can see my hands when they're holding my flight simulator controls. So you can see me turning and stuff. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, my phone is restarting. It could not handle the meows. Meow frequency messed up the stream. So true. I wonder why it's turning off. I wonder if it's fixable. They could do like a cheap Chinese store or something like that. There's like a whole mall, like where the Chinese community kind of like the area in Panama where the Chinese community lives. Because you know they came to Panama to build the railroad and they stayed. A lot of them stayed. So there's a really big Chinese community, but they are pretty tech savvy. So there is like this whole mall in that area that's full of like phone repair shops and tech stores where you buy like either reputable brands or like cheap like mock-up brands. But you can't just go there and get your phone repaired. So I might take my iPhone there and see what they can do. I don't mind losing a few features. But I would like it to stop restarting on its own and then I lose tracking. Just like that. I just summoned it. That happens. Okay, so there's like two ends of the spectrum. I think it's overheating, so it forces a restart. But if it's not hot enough, there is like some like soldering cracks or something in the Wi-Fi card. So if it's not like warm enough, the Wi-Fi just does not turn on. So I want to take it to a phone repair shop and see what's going on. It's green for an amazing reason. You see, these happened the last time. They said that re-entry is scheduled for re-entry is scheduled for 47 minutes, but also you can totally see the gases and kind of like, I don't know if it's plasma, I don't know if it's just gases from the sun that's coming over the horizon that's showing, but it's really hard to see exactly when the re-entry starts because it looks like it's re-entering right now. But also, I've never seen green plasma, I guess. Plasma had lime juice. Is this like a game or is this real footage? I know it looks like a render, but it's real footage. Alright, we're closing in 47 minutes, so let's tune back in, see what's going on.
Per second, or about 5 miles per second. So at those speeds, the spacecraft is moving through the atmosphere so fast that it creates a plasma field around the vehicle.
That blanket of plasma distorts communication frequencies, so it's not uncommon to experience brief blackouts in communication. Starship is designed to land on Mars where there are no runways or other humans to help.
Oh my god, look at the frost.
Exactly why we're
right here and right here.
Testing this landing procedure that we're doing today. And we're doing these propulsive landings instead of more traditional means like parachutes, because propulsive landing
control of the vehicle.
You heard that call out, flaps do have control of the vehicle. You can actually see one view, your screen moving around. That's actually a camera affixed to the flap. So as I was saying, we're testing these.
I was gonna say,
doing these landings
this
instead of more traditional means.
this camera
So that
is one camera in the flap right here, pointing back.
Yeah.
So you see the camera moving? That's not the vehicle moving. It's the
to hear some call-outs
camera
as the ship
itself,
makes
like the
its
flap
way
moving
back to
the camera
Earth.
with.
Now, when we hear something called entry max heating, as well as entry max Q, that means that the ship has made it through the maximum heating and aerodynamic loads that it experiences as it returns. So
there's nothing
safe
like
to say
it.
that if it makes it through
I still don't get used to
points, we're
seeing
doing
the
pretty well.
plasma shapes. You can see the Mac cones happening
That's right. So we'll
here.
continue to hear
right
multiple
here.
call-outs as we go through this phase. One of those call-outs will be that the ship is transonic. We'll also hear another
Yeah, because the
one
ship
when
is
it's
traveling in
subsonic.
supersonic speed, so
Transonic will be
the
referring to the period of
the
flight
air
where velocities
pressure-
of airflow surrounding and flowing past
you can see
the
right
vehicle
here. There's a
are
line. There's
concurrently
I think
below,
there's a few. There's
at,
one right
and
here,
above the
really
speed of
faint.
sound,
There's
somewhere
one
in
right
the range
here.
of Mach
There's
0.8
this one
to
that's like the
1.2.
really obvious one.
For reference, commercial jets have a range of cruising speeds, but most fly at roughly
You can see
Mach
like the start of another one right
0.74,
here.
0.85. Just for reference, that's
Do you see
between
it? I'm pointing
480
at it with
miles
my
per hour
paw.
to 575 miles per hour, or 770 to
So
930 kilometers an hour.
It kind of looks like a
Subsonic,
simulation kind
another
of
call out
thing,
that you'll hear later on
where
in
you
the
would
stream.
there like a
Subsonic
simulation
will refer
demonstrating
to
Mac
speeds that
cones.
are much less than the speed of sound. So at this point in flight, the ship's velocity will be slowing down drastically. So with re-entry
Yeah, you can
well
see the
underway,
speed
we'll
is
take
slowing down
another
right there.
break and return just before the ship's landing burn, targeted for T+1 hour and 5 minutes.
Oh, they're going away. They got bored. Oh my god, look at this camera. Oh my god, this one is a lot clearer. Look, you can see the air gas flowing up this way. And here you can see the Mac cones a lot better. You can see one here. You can see another one right here. You can see another one right there. And then you can see the one at the aft of the ship right here. And then going up, you can see the low pressure zone. Again, this is high pressure. Then there's the low pressure zone with all the turbulent air. It's like the wake that the ship is like leaving behind. With a leaking gas that it's not trapped by the Mac cone. Where's the shuttle? Where is the shuttle right now? In a museum, probably. They're all in museums, actually. Ooh, there's sparks there. You should not be seeing sparks. I don't know if they removed tiles from this one. I actually don't remember. I crazy, like 300 years ago, we were fully medieval and such. In such a short time, we went from a golden age of piracy around Cuba and NASA to crazy stuff in space. In the grand scheme of things, 300 years is nothing. Yeah, that's actually crazy to think about. I thought this was footage from space. It is footage from space. Oh, this is not a shuttle. I guess I misread your message. Where is this shuttle right now? This is not a shuttle. This is it's a ship. It's called the Starship. And right now it's overflying the Indian Ocean, right south of India. It's re-entering Earth at a very fast speed. It's currently at 66 kilometers in altitude. No longer in space, it's going back. This camera is pointing back. Ooh, this is one of the front flaps. Oh, sparks. This is so pretty. It's one of them new fangled automobile. This is one of them new fangled automobiles, ain't it? How pretty. You can see how red it is right here. The leading edge of that flap. Man, watching this while listening to the Interstellar score is that copyrighted? Might be. It is copyrighted. Sorry. So cool. I love it. I want more of this. Gonna put cinematic music when it splashes down? No. I think I just have cinematic music, like on demand, that's not copyrighted. It's not how it works. It's so pretty though. I see a little bit of stuff passing by. Like those bits. Should not be able to see bits. I was checking if they were talking. I both want a flap burn through, but no flap burn through at the same time. Why would you want that? Why would you want that? What are we looking at here? It's all looking pretty good. I feel like there's... the vacuum engines are like receiving some of the heating, but I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's just me, but I always compare things in the grand scheme of things, like phones are such a marvel of engineering, from rocks and sticks to what we have today. It's quite something. Dude, you're telling me they made Bluetooth out of this? Look at that. There's like a trail of sparks going on back there. I'm hoping that's not an engine. You like seeing Flap turn red and slowly disintegrate? Oh my god. Oh my god, look what's going on here. That's pretty interesting. Oh, I see a lot of sparks flying around. Again, sparks, you don't want to see sparks. This is not an ablative heat shield. Ablative means that it trades the heat energy. It trades it with decomposing or burning away the material. This is not an ablative heat shield. This is just a material that's supposed to be heat resistant. So it should look like this without any like sparks or anything. All the plasma should be just flying off. But then you see, when you see sparks, it's not a good sign because it means that there's some material that's burning away, or you know, flying away. Are you talking now? Nope. Look at it fly. It's flying through the sky. Lemon flavored plasma. It is pretty jello. I think he already passed the peak entry heating. It looks like. How did it taste? Hot. Pretty hot, actually. Burning hot. Alright. Let's go ahead and tune back in, see what's going on there. There's gonna be a little bit of their own music, but they should start talking soon. Yummy plasma is getting less? Yeah, because it's slowing down. That's pretty interesting that you can barely see it though. I feel like at this speed you should still be able to see something, but I guess not. Dude, my lag is like synced up with the music. It gets unstuck in every beat drop. Is that a me thing? No, it's the video. Yeah, look at it go. It's synced up with the music. What the hell?
Starship is leaving the peak heating phase of entry. External temperatures are coming down.
Cool. Very ready for some interesting S-turns. True. Let me reload the page, see if that fixes the stuttery stream. Looks like it did.
Starship is at maximum entry dynamic pressure.
Maximum entry dynamic pressure. Are they gonna do the flap stress testing? The stream stutters will go about 5 seconds and deal with the delay. Fine. I think I'm catching a cold. Is this ice or burn through? Is this ice or shard? Let's see if the drone operators learned something from last time. Sorry. Oh, there it goes. He's doing an S turn. Thank you. It's turning. You can see right here, down here, you can see it turning.
Starship is executing the swoosh maneuver.
The swoosh maneuver. It's swooshing.
Dynamic pressure is coming down.
Welcome back one last time to Starship Flight 13, the second flight of Starship version 3. As you can see on your screen with crisp views from Starlink, the ship is currently re-entering the Earth's atmosphere over the Indian Ocean. And really for the last several minutes, we had some amazing Technicolor views. It really looked like it was made out of starlight. Now, we did hear on the nets just moments ago that we made it through max heating and max dynamic pressure, meaning that the vehicle temperature and speeds and pressure are all coming down.
The bit of speed is impressive.
In the bottom left-hand corner of your screen as that speed continues to decelerate. We're coming up to the ship landing burn. One of pretty much everybody's favorite part of Starship test flight days. And that's going to be coming up here in just about a minute or so.
Yeah, just about a minute away. We're going to try and light all 3 Raptor sea-level engines for this burn. We'll light 3, do the flip. We'll eventually go down to 2 as we get close down to the water, down mode to a final 1 engine before we hopefully execute a nice soft splashdown. We'll see if we've got our buoys and drones in range with the recovery team. They're going to be standing by to try and get some additional views of Starship's heat shield, which from
regardless, we're going to get a boom.
It did pretty well on the flight uphill, but we'll continue to dig through all the visual data as we get it. We didn't do any real stress tests or anything on this flight.
Yeah, I was going to say, they didn't stress test the flaps or anything.
Flight controller call out. We were doing the swoosh maneuver. This is kind of the final maneuver that we plan to have starships returning to Starbase do. That will essentially hook them out.
Well, that's the speed of sound at sea level
over Tower 2. But about 10 seconds away, look for 3 Raptors, the 3 in the middle, to light up. Do a flip.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get this thing in the water.
Oh, 3 out of 3.
3 sea level flip.
Alright, it's turning.
Seeing healthy chamber pressures on. Did our flip down to 2.
Oh, one of them turned off.
Starship descending into the Indian Ocean. Down to 1.
Into the water. And kaboomy.
And we're in the water.
No kaboomy. Hell yeah.
It's a soft splashdown in the water.
Oh, there's fire. Oh, it's on fire. Damn.
That is a first.
No boomy.
That is the softest splashdown we have ever had with the Starship there in the Indian Ocean.
Look, it's just full.
It's bound to be an exciting day for our recovery team. I mean, that huge milestone to even get to soft splashdown, much less have the vehicle stay afloat.
Yeah, it's on fire though. If I was you, I would not get that drone too close.
Everyone's super excited.
Look at that shield though.
Starship floating so serenely in the Indian Ocean, so
it's just chilling.
Enjoying these extended views. Like I said, we're really
it's just chilling there.
I want to check in with Tyler. Tyler, how is Hawthorne feeling about Lucky Flight 13?
Hey, Kate, we are so excited about another successful Starship test flight and those gorgeous Starlink views that we had.
The background cameras.
And we can also confirm that we managed to make contact with all 20 of those V3 sets.
There's fire there. There's you can see the sky.
So congratulations to everyone at the team at Starbase, for Starlink, everyone here and around the company who've contributed to the Starship program as we make progress again towards a multi-planetary future. So thank you, everyone, for
it's
tuning in.
venting
That's
something.
Goodbye from Hawthorne, and back to you guys at Starbase.
Thanks so much,
That's
Tyler.
crazy.
Now,
I expected
for
a
anyone who
boomy.
perhaps missed the action, I suggest that you rewind the clock.
Oh.
Wow, look at that view of the Starship heat shield
Up
tiles.
close.
You can really see how
we're slowly going back. Yeah, we're just slowly panning
around the edge of the vehicle. I don't think we've seen quite that close before.
Never. And honestly, however short-lived that ship
they are leaking. They're just giving us all the information.
For our team. It's unbelievable that we were able to keep
What's
that
the
ship
recovery
afloat.
team gonna
Now,
do?
We promised maximum
Do they have space for a whole
Starship
ship?
V3 delivered. Congratulations to all of our teammates at SpaceX. And
Well, I don't think anybody
program.
expected this.
And
Oh my
thank you
god,
to
you can see
all
the
of
flap
our future
camera.
customers for your support.
Yeah, as you could tell, the crowd really enjoyed that Nemo cam for a moment. We'd also like to thank the fine people of
Look at that.
as well as the Coast
The camera
Guard,
is just
Federal
in one piece. That means we can see the
Administration,
whole like falling over into the water cam. That's crazy. I can't wait for them to release the whole footage. No. 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 What happened? Remember to hydrate your ships. This is true.
Dan, for some additional thoughts.
Yeah, I'm losing my mind right now. We are still getting views from on board the ship with it in the water. Like, we had tried in the past to do these splashdowns as softly as possible. We experimented with rolls. This is the first time we've put an intact Starship in the water. This is a dream scenario.
This is insane.
For the team that's trying to get this heat
You can
shield
see how
data.
they haven't wrapped up the stream like yet. By this point, the stream would be over.
And now we have one intact. So,
but they're just showing this all. Oh my god!
We are still getting views from Starship. It is sending these.
Oh my god!
Via Starlink from the other side of the world while it is floating in the water after flying through space. Like, this
I feel so spoiled right now.
Surreal right now. This is just a mountain of data that we're gonna get back. This is gonna be so critical for refining the heat shield, everything else. And the really good news is all of these views that we're seeing, you're looking at a pretty intact looking heat shield, which
you need to get the ship out of the water before all that salt water
so putting
does it
way
work.
more stress on this
Look at this.
on the way uphill.
Looks like there's a whole like
in the water
here. Do you see that?
Look at it. So
here.
I'm a little bit over the moon.
It's like cracked
on
up.
this. I
know
a lot of our team is just
look at those.
Fascinated
you see those?
In the control room behind me. I mean, everybody is psyched. Everyone's gathered.
Yeah, those the ones that drone are zooming into.
Of these heat shield tiles, 18,000 of them. I mean, you can probably count the ones.
There's
that are
one there
missing
too.
Right now on one hand, like this is just absolutely incredible.
Those are not missing.
And the fact that, like,
they're
the
like actually cracked up.
Are still sending back video is just a little bit surreal. So, wow. Lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13.
Hell of a flight for Starship. Get it all the way there in the water. Really great day for version 3. So
I don't think the recovery team has enough space for one whole Starship. I don't think they prepared for this.
As Kate and Nate said, we're going to keep releasing more of this. Stay tuned. We've got some really cool stuff from some of the onboards that we caught. So keep following us on X at SpaceX. Whole bunch more cool imagery.
Yeah, no, it's not a fire anymore. It's just floating.
Soon. Yeah, let's just close.
What are they gonna do?
Look at Starship in the Indian Ocean. That's fantastic.
They can't explode it on purpose because they disabled the flight termination system.
Test of Starship version 3.
They can't leave it there.
With that, we'll say goodbye.
Oh my god, it really leaves me thinking. That's crazy. That's crazy. It really makes me think. It really makes me wonder. Are they gonna like cut it apart and pick up the pieces? What do you do with a how tall is it? It's like a gazillion feet tall. I think they could, their recovery crew have equipment to keep it afloat. Just pull it back home. I don't think a whole starship is not designed for this. Like, I don't think it would survive a trip back home. That's crazy. I feel so spoiled. Did the rocket launch yet? If so, how high did it go? It was lucky number 13. It launched and it landed and it survived. Somehow it survived. Oh my goodness. This is great. It was a pleasant surprise. Genuinely pleasant. Wow. Genuinely. Makes me happy. Makes me happy. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. It makes me happy. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what footage is released next few weeks. That was exciting. The upper part survived. We don't worry about that. We want them to just tow ship 40. That would be cool. You think they could? You think it would survive the trip? I feel like it would break apart if they tried that. But we're saying it'll explode no matter what and end up not exploding. We kind of jinxed it. I guess we jinxed it. The booster did not survive though. They do live up. I'm pretty sure a ship can survive a towing. If it survived max Q and re-entry. How many times can you survive max Q and re-entry? Water can be pretty rough. I need salt water out of any kind of water. Salt water. I don't know. Just saying. Ooh. Any meows? Well, my phone restarts for the 20 millionth time. I really need to like see what I can do about that. Oh, is it alive for a little bit? Just for a little bit, just for this last bit, please. Please connect. Might shit on you. For some reason I became IRL friends with another streamer and they want to mod me. Sure, go ahead. That's okay, Ray. It's okay. I'll be sad that you're not in my chat anymore, but it's okay. If they need you more than I do. You're allowed to sleep and not be distracted by space system. Have a good sleep. Any meows? If you guys like space, there's you're pretty likely to like trains also. So we're gonna be rating Welshie Floof. That's streaming Train Sim World. They're driving British trains, which is always fun to watch. Thank you guys for joining me watching these rocket launch. I probably would have watched it on my own, but you know, I just love to show you guys a little bit of the stuff I like. Oh, it's back. You guys are awesome. You guys are wonderful. I love you guys very, very, very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow probably. I'm gonna be streaming as usual. This was a little bit off schedule because you know, rocket launch. Remember to join the Discord if you haven't. That's how you find out. Oh, thank you, Streamlabs. I was just gonna do that. Remember to join the Discord if you haven't. Lovely people there you can meet. You can meet me. You get announcements for events and stuff. Oh, it's laggy as hell. Have a wonderful day or night. If you guys enjoy, I'm gonna go get some water and some food. Bye bye. Love you. I'll see you next time. Tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. You better be there.